everyone, and welcome back. Today we're watching some more Outlander. We're at season 1 episode 14, and this one is titled The Search. So we're searching for Jamie, obviously, because he's been taken by the Redcoats, and we don't like that one bit. So we're gonna go after him. By we, I mean Claire, probably Ian, but he looked pretty beat up. Yeah, I don't know about that one. Well, let's just watch the episode, shall we? Because there's no way that they took Jamie just like that and that we're not going to do anything about it. Not on my watch. So, episode 14, The Search. Let's go. Yeah, Ian beat up.
You can't go alone. Allow me a moment to gather my strength and I'll accompany you.
You can't go anywhere in your condition. You're missing your leg.
Look at her. Oh, I love her so much.
Where on earth do you think you're going? Just gave birth. You can't leave.
You may be armed with a map and a fair knowledge of the area, but that's worthless for trafficked soldiers.
She was right.
She went with her. What a G.
I was reminded of the sad timelessness of war. Victors carry their dead from fields and bury them. The losers are left to slowly decay back into the soil.
I found more tracks east. Just as Ian said, they have a cart. It's heavy. It should be easy enough to follow.
Hopefully, because there's a rather large red-headed Scot weighing it down.
Yo, she just gave birth. And she's over, like, women. That's all I'm gonna say. Women. What? Oh. How did they do that? Is that, like, special effects?
I had no idea it flowed like that.
All right. The bairn sucking starts the milk. Then all the child need to do is swallow.
Still warm. There's Mr. McCory.
Oh, I thought he was dead.
Can't see him anywhere.
I thought he was on the ground.
Soldiers at ease.
Good.
On guard. Do you suppose they've killed him? Why would they? Because he's a headstrong Fraser.
True, but he's not daft enough to pick a fight with 10 armed soldiers.
You alright, madam? I almost trampled you.
Oh, think again. Bitch. Yes.
Oh. Again, what have you done with the other prisoner?
I'll not let a harlot talk to me that way. Untie me straight away.
A harlot am I now?
She's gonna do it.
No.
Where is he? I found something.
If you break that seal, you both had.
Oh.
It says they were taking him to the sheriff's court in Bewley when he escaped. I'm going to stop the burning and bandage his foot.
Where? We can't allow him to live.
I don't know that.
He knows that we're looking for Jamie. How long do you think it'd be before they turn up in Lallybrook if we left him alive to blah?
We killing someone? Murtaugh?
He won't be telling his tale to anyone.
What is he doing there? I mean, I'm happy to see you. That's That's a big knife.
Hey, Cam.
He's so
I'll go
calm.
find you some supper.
Thank you, Murdoch.
I wasn't judging you. I just know that if Murta hadn't turned up when he did, I would have done it myself.
That scared her to know that she was willing to do it.
It was clear that with Murta's arrival, Jenny had to go back to Lallebrock and her infant daughter. However, I felt the burden of being a prophet. Jenny, I need you to do something when you get home. Plant potatoes. There will be a famine, a bad one, in 2 years. Any land or property you have that's not productive, sell it now for gold. A war is coming. Slaughter. Men will be hunted throughout the Highlands.
God go with you, Claire. I can leave knowing you're gonna do whatever it takes to bring my brother back.
Murta would make a quick survey of the local populace, round up anyone suffering from illness or injury, and bring them to me for treatment.
Ooh.
Murta had his own way of attracting attention. Very long and happy life to look forward to. Really? But your husband doesn't.
Oh my god. People are mean.
Dimwits. Jamie will come to us. Very few fortune-telling heroes roam the Highlands with a dancing Fraser Clansman in tow.
Is there no other way for us to get the word out?
Well, it's gonna travel by air.
Not yet, anyway.
Huh?
Never mind.
They're breaking his spirit.
Perhaps you could sing a song to jazz up the dance a bit.
Jazz up.
He was a famous trumpet man from out Chicago way. He had a boogie style that no one else could play. He was a top man at his craft. But then his number came up and he was gone with the draft. He's in the army now, a blowing reveille. He's the boogie woogie bugle boy of Company B.
She is a talented woman. I like
That's
it.
just you up a bit, eh?
I look ridiculous.
I like it.
Aye, you do.
Okay.
Oh, fuck.
Come on.
Peace to all you lads and lasses that go out this way. Sure to tip your coggy when you take her out to play. And this lane is muckle as a strap the bogey woggy.
Come on, dance. The Sassenach. Yeah, that's gonna bring him for sure. It's gonna be like, yo, that's my wife.
If you see a strapping red-headed fellow, let me know.
Fine, I'll keep my mouth shut.
Aye. We reached the bosses, I expect.
Murtaugh's funny. Is that Jamie? Oh, that's not Jamie.
That flat-footed lummox has no feeling for the tune.
He sucks. He's like not good at all.
And now I give you the Sasana!
He stole the bit. He stole the bit. No.
Sure you tap for coggy way. The lads
is that it's a very special song.
That's precisely why we chose to use it. Delivers the crowds. Not my taste.
I'm searching for my husband, and I have to sing that song. Once I have found him, I promise you, I will never set foot on stage again. Give me your word that you won't perform that song again.
You have my word.
Can we trust him though? No.
The gypsy will keep using the song. So you'll be singing it, they'll be singing it. Jamie won't know which song to come to.
She'll
Going
add
to Lollybrook.
she'll add a little something,
I'll
I
trap the
guess.
gypsies. Easier for me on my own.
Nothing about this search has been fine. Perhaps it has for you. Because you've never lost someone that you've loved.
You don't know that.
You get it all now, do you, lass?
Yeah, we don't know his story. I'm sure he has.
She was a sonsy lassie. But she had another suitor. I alone killed a wounded boy using just a dagger. He gave me the tusks. I made them into bracelets and gave them to the lass as a wedding gift.
Oh! Jamie's mom?
Just you.
Jamie's mom.
The son to me.
I'm sorry.
Finally, we know more about him. Oh, that's crazy. Starting to lose hope. Hello.
I expect to see you again.
Is everything all right here, lass?
Okay, let's chill.
It's fine.
Does he have
Mr. Ward was just leaving.
a hunch?
You're to go to Glenrowan Cross with all due haste.
This is Jamie.
He kens the place. So do I.
Jamie!
Sorry to disappoint
Ah!
You were hoping
you.
for...
I ken what you were hoping for.
Well, okay, we have Dougal, but
I couldn't send for you by name. I've news of Jamie.
you do?
He's alive. He was taken at Achnasheen. Drawn by your song. He's in Wentworth prison. Stood trial 3 days ago, condemned to hang.
When?
Today, day after, not long. I understand that you're grieving. I do. It's hard to accept that Jamie's gone. I know that. But you have to let him go.
The fuck?
You said he was still alive. Must be something we can do.
There is. Come back with me.
What?
I'll protect you.
I don't need protection. I need my husband.
I can protect you as your husband.
What?
You're a widow. Well, if not now, you soon will be. An English widow. With no money, no property to call your own. Save that poor Fraser lands you'll inherit. How long do you think it'll be before Captain Jack Randall comes knocking at your door at Lollybrook?
You want to control the Fraser lands? That's what you've wanted all along. How many men are there with you?
What?
How many?
10.
Jamie led only a handful of men when he rescued me at Fort William. What's the matter? Are you scared you're not as good as him?
'Cause you're not.
I'm not forcing any of my men to go to their deaths. But I'll not stand in the way of any that choose to go.
I understand your hesitation. What I'm asking is daunting. But I know if the situation were reversed, Jamie would come for every single one of you. The same Mackenzie
Excellent
blood.
point.
and through all your veins.
Whatever you call for, Mistress Clare, my life is yours to command.
Willie!
Thank you, Willie.
Can't I let the wee scunner go alone and have all the fun, can I, eh?
Aye, me neither. See, when this goes wrong, I'm killing you first for getting us involved, even before the red coat spreads your scrawny neck.
Yeah.
So only 3? Yeah. Okay, so only 3 men decided to go, but they're the guys that have been, like, we saw them since the beginning, and they were always with Jamie when they were on the road, and even at the castle. So they're familiar faces, and I'm glad that they decided to go, because Claire just like reminded them that Jamie would do the same for them. Like every time Jamie would choose to save one of his people. So I think that, like, she didn't lie about that. Like, it's not, she didn't lie. Like, that's absolutely true. And to be honest, this episode was really good. It lacked a little bit of, what is it? Jamie! I miss him. I'm so scared for him that, like, he's in prison right now, ready to be hanged. And, like, they don't even know when it's gonna happen, or, like, when he's supposed to go and get hanged. So that's very worrying, but we're not gonna lose Jamie. Like, Jamie's not gonna die. I'm sure that they're gonna make it very stressful and just keep us on the edge of our seats, but he's not gonna die. He's not gonna die. But yeah, okay, the beginning of this episode, to see Claire and Jenny together, just going after Jamie, just following a trail, and Jenny was just like so good. She said, her brother and Ian taught her very young how to like do this type of stuff, and I think she's such a badass. She just gave birth and she's on a horse with a gun on her back, torturing redcoats, and just like, and then squeezing her milk out of her boobies. Like, come on. She's so freaking cool. Like, I think I have a little crush on Jenny. I'm not gonna lie. She's amazing. She's a bad bitch. She really is. Then Murtaugh came, and I was just like, what is he doing here? Like, how did he know that they were there? Turns out that Ian told him and sent him after them so that he could help, and that made so that Jenny could come back home and give breast milk to her baby. And then they went on the road, and I thought that was really interesting that they were like together on the road and, you know, trying to attract Jamie instead of looking for him. And to see like the performance, I think that it was really nice to have Murtaugh and just to see his character and learn more about him. Turns out that he was in love with Jamie's mother, and he's the one who gave her the bracelets that she received at her wedding when Jenny gave them to Claire. So that's pretty cool. So that's why he's so invested and he wants to find Jamie so much, and it's really close to his heart. And he cares a lot about him. Like, we've seen some, you know, conversations along the episodes. Like, the first episodes up until now, every time we saw Murtaugh, he had some kind of significant position or just, like, conversation with Jamie, mostly. Or even Claire, when he was telling her, like, he doesn't need a young girl. Like, he needs a wife. He needs a woman. So he was really always looking out for Jamie. And we learned why, and I think that's really, really sweet. And after that, he just, like, we saw that he was very protective of Claire, which was amazing. Even though Claire can take care of herself, clearly, it's just nice to see that there are people that are willing to just stand up for her and protect her at all costs. So, yeah, we stand Murtaugh over here. And then Dougal. Dougal. Little Dougie, huh? This man, he's after power, obviously, from what I understood. Well, he has a thing for Claire, I think. Like, it's not the first time that he tries to, like, slip in, you know? But she understood that he wanted all along, he wanted to control the Fraser land, and I guess it gives him certain powers, and that's why he tried to, like, have Jamie not come back to Laddybrock. And they struck a deal in the end of, and I think he's probably right that, like, if Jamie dies and she's an English widow, that marrying him could protect her somehow. But it's just so fucking weird, like, the way he was talking about him, like he's already dead. Like, he's his uncle, and he's not even gonna try. He's not even a part of the men who decided to go after him to the prison. That's fucked, isn't it? Oh yeah, and just overall, this episode was, like, the performance of it all. It was really nice to see Claire sing that song, and just, like, it's a very smart way to attract Jamie, and I think that they're geniuses. They're just like, yeah, we're gonna sing a song that he knows and that he's familiar with. Your act is gonna be called Sassenach, and then we'll know that there's a Scot that's just, like, dancing. So he'll put two and two together, and he'll be like, oh, that's my wife. I did the accent thing, kind of. My wife. Nobody does it better than Jamie. See, I forget his accent because he wasn't in this episode. So I'll see you guys for the next episode. This was season 1, episode 14, The Search. I'll see you guys then, and thank you for watching. Bye bye.